I'd like you to think about a goal that you have for yourself or your organization. Now visualize that goal. Think about that gap between where you are now and that vision. That is a leadership opportunity. What must you do to cross that gap to make your goal a reality? Adaptive leadership is about how leaders adapt to simple, complex, complicated, chaotic problems, challenges, and changes. This leadership frame focuses on people changing in response to a dynamic environment. Adaptive leaders prepare and encourage people to deal with change. Adaptive leadership is follower-centered. While dealing with change, adaptive leadership is the practice of mobilizing people to tackle tough challenges and thrive. Adaptive leaders mobilize, motivate, organize, and focus. Adaptive leadership is in the early stages of theoretical development. This model offers a visual representation of the major components of adaptive leadership and how they fit together, including situational changes, leader behaviors, and adaptive work. Situational challenges. There are 3 types of situational challenges: technical and adaptive, and adaptive. Technical challenges. Technical challenges have a known solution. The solution depends on experts with technical knowledge. Solutions are usually addressed by a manager or leader. Technical and adaptive challenges. In comparison, challenges that are both technical and adaptive have an unclear solution. The solution depends on both the leader and followers. Solutions occur with the work of many. Adaptive challenges. Conversely, adaptive challenges are complex, hard to define and solve. The solution depends on the leader's ability to inspire and support people while they solve the problem. Leader behaviors. Adaptive leaders exhibit 6 behaviors. 1. Get on the balcony. 2. Identify the adaptive challenge. 3. Regulate distress. 4. Maintain disciplined attention. 5. Give the work back to the people. 6. Protect leadership voices from below. Get on the balcony. Get on the balcony refers to when the leader takes time to see the big picture as an observer, but also stays engaged as a participant with the challenges his or her people are confronting. Identify adaptive challenges. Identify the adaptive challenges has 4 archetypes: gap between a spouse's values and behavior, competing commitments, speaking the unspeakable, work avoidance, regulate distress. Change can be stressful. It is important for a leader to regulate distress. Northouse identifies 3 ways a leader can do this. First, the leader can create a stable holding environment. Second, a leader could provide direction, protection, orientation, conflict management, and productive norms. And finally, an adaptive leader must manage their own stress. Adaptive leaders create clarity by providing direction. They manage the pace of change through protection and use orientation to help people understand the purpose of their role. They help people learn and grow by managing conflict and leverage positive productive norms. Adaptive leaders regulate personal distress and maintain a productive level of stress. This means they are able to work with new team members as well as old ones. Adaptive leaders are able to face new challenges and either take them in stride or respond to them in novel ways. Adaptive leaders are able to plan ahead of time for change in their environment. In other words, they aren't just reactive, they are also proactive individuals. They also know when to delegate their authority to someone else. They aren't afraid of temporarily giving up some of their authority, so long as it's necessary and helps the team or company deal with a novel situation. Strengths. Adaptive leadership is a process approach, follower-focused style that mobilizes, motivates, organizes, orientates, and focuses to deal with conflict values that emerge in dynamic environments and social contexts, and a prescriptive approach to leadership that is useful and practical. Criticisms. Little empirical research has been conducted to test these claims. Conceptualization of adaptive leadership process requires refinement. Criticized for being too wide-ranging and abstract. Finally, adaptive leadership hints at but does not directly explain a moral dimension. Adaptive leadership is about helping people change and adjust to new situations. Originally formulated, adaptive leadership conceptualized the leader not as one who solves the problem for people, but rather as one who encourages others to do the problem solving. Adaptive leadership occupies a unique place in leadership literature. While the merits of the approach are well recognized, the theoretical conceptualizations of adaptive leadership remain in the formative stages.